This is Sugar Hill, the main ridge among a series of others that was named by the villagers of Gales Point. Approximately 1 mile away from the village, it stands majestically above the other elevations in the area. And from atop the ridge, it's a scenic view of the landscape below. Chairman of Gales Point, Jason Altschaff, has a degree in biology and a keen eye for the various types of life that thrive here.
You go through several ecosystems, not just one, but several, and they're all well intertwined between each other. That web of life is critical, and it is untouched here. Just the sheer sound of action and stuff will chase what animals we have back there. Peccary, loads of peccary. We do not have to go far to find armadillos or gibnuts. They're right back there. When the birds come back from their migration to the north, they stop at that mountain. We have about 5 rivers that feed this lagoon, and there's one of them right back there. There's Jenkins Creek. That's fed right past where Vulcan is going to go by.
But what the eyes do not see is what is hidden below. Leroy Andrewin, an older resident of Gales Point, is a self-styled wildlife biologist who has spent decades exploring the area. He says there is a whole different world beneath the confluence of hills.
Those hills back there have a lot of caves, and those caves have a lot of artifacts that our government don't get to yet. A lot of it. These caves have Indian factory, Maya Indian stuff. You have pottery. I know this because what I see right there when I go in there.
The chairman believes that a pair of wells that the company dug near the aquifer will also contaminate their water source.
We have 2 wellheads that are marked with Vulcan. Do not tamper, you're going to be prosecuted. But why are they there, and who gave them permission to do those wells in the first place? It's on the White Ridge property. But so we also have an agreement with White Ridge that goes back to the 80s that this one spot is for us and this aquifer is for us. We just have to share it with the farmers. If they're drilling, that could cause contaminants down into our aquifer.
Altschaff supports research papers by aquatic ecologist Dr. Ed Bowles, who considers the mining project a potential environmental threat. But in addition to all that has been said, Andrewin believes that mining in the area will also rob the village of its natural tourism advantage.
It go affect tourism. It go be affect tourism big time. Because when the tourists they come in here, so this is the beauty they like to see. When they kind of like to see that, when I take them sailing in the sailboat, this is the beauty they like to see. All of us have to fight to try to keep this.
But Vulcan's Vice President of External Affairs and Community Relations, Jimmy Fleming, who was present for the unsuccessful consultation in Gales Point on Saturday, told the media that the company is going to purchase the land, after which it would apply for an environmental impact assessment. But what if the EIA is not approved?
I'm paid to think positively, and so we'll take that question after we find out what the result is. It's an extensive process. It's something we do at a lot of our locations. The next step is to continue to answer questions and listen to the public here. I mean, this is, like I said, this was a first step in a very long process. We will be at some point beginning the environmental impact assessment, and that is a lengthy process and a very, very thorough process that looks at many, many different aspects of the operation.
In between Vulcan and its approved EIA are the Ministry of Sustainable Development and the Department of the Environment. CEO Dr. Kenrick Williams.
Well, we have received some indications from this company that they would like to do this investment in mining in the Gales Point area. Initial indication. We, of course, have received information or communication from NGOs, from the communities as to their perspective on this investment, and that's a no-go because of the perceived or potential impact.
The ministry has a meeting with representatives of Vulcan on Thursday to begin discussions about the proposed project. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.